I called it What is Mega?
Okay, cool.
I guess it's probably streaming right now.
Okay, sick. So here's a thought I had, and I think it's kind of cool, but it's not that developed. So I think you know how last night you were like, oh, I did my chakra work, and then I walked outside and I was like, I'm safe, and like you felt better and everything like that, and it's like it's calming and stuff like that. And
that's what happened.
Yeah. So I'm kind of always, thinking about that kind of shit. And I reckon there's a type of anxiety that is caused by lack of belonging. Like, as in when you're in any social situation, like you're always trying to figure out if you belong there or not. And
figure out whether you belong, you don't.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly the thing as well. It's like, do you either like try to belong or do you just accept that you fucking don't? And yeah. And so I think that lack of belonging is a good thing and a bad thing. And I think that it can create resentment and envy. But that's not really my big point. But anyway, like my thing is that like right now in the world, I feel like a lot of people are experiencing that form of anxiety, like belonging anxiety. And possibly at least that can be a reason why a community like the LGBT community can be created. It's like, they don't belong, and then they all group together and they all of a sudden feel like they belong.
They group together because they have something in common, not because they're anxious.
It's definitely because they're anxious.
LGBT. That's why they group together in the LGBT.
No, but that's the thing. They don't have anything in common other than just not belonging. They don't really have anything in common. Unless you think having like the whole identity politics is actually having something in common. It's not. But anyway, my point here is that I think that all humans need to feel like they belong to something. And the problem is that there aren't many things in the world that are worth belonging to. And the idea is that I want Mega to be something worth belonging to. Like for all the people like us that like don't really belong to anything, like we're definitely outsiders. Like to create something that is actually worth belonging to, and the thing that brings us together and makes us all belong is like really solid values, really solid values. So I kind of want to figure out what the values are behind Mega.
Right.
Because I really think the belonging thing is a massive thing. And I think that when people don't feel like they belong, then weird shit can really start to happen. And I think that that's one of the binding things in good human behavior and getting along.
What does belonging look like to you, Sean?
I don't know. That's the whole idea. Like I want to create something for lots of people to belong to.
What do you mean when you say belong to?
Something that gives people an actual clue about who they actually are and where they're going. And like that's the thing. It's like I don't know what it is yet. I just want to talk about it. Like, for example, any religion, I think, has that thing in it. Like, okay, what? Yeah, it is like a religion though, because like
my microphone working how I want it to. Like, is it working right here?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so like the idea is that like the way human beings evolved and survived is that they congregate through congregate and get along and don't kill each other based on a common belief system. And then based on their common belief system, they move forward together. And so that's what makes you belong to a particular tribe. Like there's this tribe that has this group of beliefs, and then there's that tribe over there that has this group of beliefs, and they might clash because of the different beliefs. And based on what you think and stuff like that, you're going to belong to one of them, right? So it's like I think that belonging is a survival like mechanism. Like you need to belong. It's like you're never not going to need to belong to something. But the thing that gets kind of fucked up is that we haven't figured out a good belief system that everyone can belong to that pushes us forward in a really good way. And, you know, in terms of like what you were saying is like, you know, you don't really want this like 250,000 thing. You want like a complete kind of like paradigm shift that, you know, it's like this is the thing that goes boom. And my thing is like, yeah, so I think we need to capitalize on the idea that people need to belong. And I think we need to be true to like, you know, the value system being the best value system that's ever been created.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's like I know that's really loose, but it's like I know there's something really big in that.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. I don't know what to say. It's like
it's fine.
I agree.
It's fine. Like just let
Sometimes
me.
Sometimes when you agree, there's just nothing to say. You're just like, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So, like, I guess what I'm saying is that we kind of do need to create a value system. Like
Okay.
get started on that. And again, and here's the thing I was thinking, that say you've got health and fitness and you've got music and you've got this and this and this and this. I feel like for every single facet, we need to come up with a value behind that.
Yeah.
A value behind every single one that is like super rational. Like it has to be rational. And based on like really good vibes. Like that's what I see as the
rational and good vibes. Okay, come on. Let's go a little further. Okay, well, you lead it. You're saying values. So what are the values? Just pick one. Like, just go from the list and pick one of the topics so you can go specific. Get something to work with.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I don't know. Why don't you step in? Why don't you offer something? Like what are the values to you?
Well, I haven't thought about that yet. How to express the values.
Yeah. Well,
you just use your music one. That's something you know about.
Well, it's hard. It's harder. It almost seems a bit harder with music because like it's a bit more of an abstract thing. But like I'd be happy to. No, I'd be happy to rattle off some stuff.
Okay, rattle
about music. Well,
I just want to see where you're going, really.
Well, it's like I just think that it seems to me like almost everything is a lie. Like the whole music paradigm we live in right now is just based on lies. Like it's just all lies, and it's all very superficial. Like
which lies?
That I don't know. I don't know how to express myself on that. Like it's just like everything seems like a lie.
You mean it's phony?
Phony, not true, not real, not authentic.
Well, I mean, like, for example, like, imagine a music film clip. They're like, okay, everyone, makeup
Yeah.
artists, get in. Like,
Exactly.
camera set up, lighting, everything ready. Okay, let's make this look amazing.
Here's another thing I was thinking that might just like, make me understood a little bit more or something. Like,
Let me make this concrete for you.
In terms of like mega, it's like, and what I'm saying about you're only going to belong to it if you subscribe to the value system. And it's almost like to become a member of Mega, you would have to take a pledge, and the pledge would be a set of vows, like entering a marriage, that you commit to, like it's commitments. And one of the commitments would be like, I vow to be authentic. Like that would be one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the simple vow to be authentic. So like, and like in terms of like, what I was talking about having, you got some dating app. It's like to sign up to the dating app, it's like you have to take a fucking set of vows.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like I vow to be authentic on this app and not be a fucking gay cunt, like I vow to
I vow to not be a gay cunt.
yeah yeah, but like it's like more, I think the thing is that everyone's just a goddamn fucking phony. Like no one even knows who they are. Like it's just like I don't really. I think you should take over at the moment, because I'm just going to go down like a rabbit hole of abstractness, and you should just take over and we should go in a different direction. But I just more wanted to say a few things I was thinking.
Rabbit hole, hey? What is your rabbit hole? I think that one does not simply decide what the values are, like, because that's phony. But you have to do a number of shows and talk to a number of people, and then it's clear to someone else what the values are.
Okay. So
then ask people, what do you perceive the values to be?
Okay. Yeah. So it's kind of like
say the values, because that's just a thought. That's just a thought in your head of like what the values are.
Yeah, it's like it actually does need to be a bit of a groupthink kind of situation.
Well, not a groupthink. You mean a collaborative thought process, not a groupthink.
Well, it is a groupthink.
Groupthink is completely different.
But yeah, so it's kind of like the journey right now that we need to accept is that the birth of Mega and the conceptualization of Mega isn't really in our hands. Like we're actually just facilitating it. And again, it's like Mega already exists in a way. We just discovered it first.
That's true. Mega does exist.
Yeah.
It exists.
Mega already exists
in the hearts of the people.
So, and in the buttholes.
It exists in mine.
Mega's in the buttholes.
Buttholes.
Yeah, mind, soul, and butthole. My soul hole.
You want to get into this boy's hole.
Okay. So in that case, let's not go down that track then, and let's talk about
getting something done.
Who we need to contact and how we can do it.
Yep.
So what do you think the most important sectors are right now to be contacting?
Well, let's take a look at what's already being done, kind of what's already been served, and let's look at the underserved areas as well. See, comedy is underserved, for example.
Yeah.
I think comedy is like moving like left wing. Like,
I disagree with that. I reckon comedy's going heaps right wing. I reckon left wing comedy is dying. I reckon it's dying so hardcore.
Did you see? I saw some guy. He's an Australian comedian.
Mm.
I saw pretty much like Jim Jeffries.
Yeah, Jim Jeffries. Yeah.
That guy. He has gone full Colbert.
Yeah, he's a cunt. He is a full-on cunt.
Can you believe that? What happened in that guy's life that made him go full Colbert?
He's a have-not.
He's just a have-not. That's all.
He's unhappy. I used to think he was funny, like before,
I watched one of his things. And I was like, oh yeah,
it's like he's kind of funny. But I just I then watched this thing with him where
he talks to the camera. Like,
oh no, he just like started criticizing Trump, and also like someone was criticizing Islam, and he was like, fuck you to them, and it's like, oh, you fucking cunt.
Have you heard Eminem's stuff?
Oh god, I can't even be fucked with that. Like, I don't care.
It's so bad. It's like, it sounds like he hasn't been practicing rapping. And
hey, practice your raps.
And here's a rap. Yep.
Yeah.
Children and the government. We gotta be like.
He is a fucking phony sellout, I reckon. Like, I don't reckon he gives a fuck.
Like one moment he's like anti-establishment, and then time passes and he's for the establishment. What happened?
He wasn't ever really anti-establishment, I wouldn't say.
Oh, sure he was.
He was just a renegade. Like a musical
renegade. Now, and he's like, hey, I'm on the same team as the deep state. Yeah. Like what? Yeah, me and Hillary Clinton. I love that shit. What?
Yeah, they funded my album.
What's with that guy?
I'm on Deep State Records.
Deep State Records. Deep State Records. That's what the name for like Sony should be, like Deep State
Records. That's so funny, hey, Deep State Records. So I think that the most important things, I reckon we should start talking to health people and fitness people. I reckon that's cool, and I'd like to do that.
I got a couple of people I can get on.
Yeah, Tia. I also reckon we should be talking to the politicians / education people, because I reckon there's a massive load of people we can talk to do that.
Yeah,
that's actually true.
When we get some credit, we can definitely talk to Pauline. Be like, Pauline, look, me too.
I reckon Pauline would come in on. I reckon you could get her on, eh?
Yeah. Definitely.
I reckon you could get her on.
I'd be like, Pauline, say the phrase. Say the phrase.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. Ah!
Dude, I reckon we could get her on in a fucking heartbeat, to be honest. I don't even reckon it'd be hard. Yeah, for sure.
Rand Paul on as well. Rand, how you doing, mate?
Okay, so yeah, I think I'd like to get some education and politicians thingies happening. I reckon that'd be sick and be heaps interesting.
Who were these education people you're talking about?
Well, I reckon, as I said, I don't know if you got my WhatsApp messages, but I reckon we should try to find people from universities that that are in fucking Republican committees or whatever, and get like the leader of them and get them on and get them to talk about the state of universities, get them to talk about, politics with us, where they think it should go, all that kind of stuff.
Well, I can put a list together of people to get, and I can have my assistant get their emails.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Does it sound like a good idea?
Sounds pretty good, man. Hey, you know what I'm heaps keen to work towards?
Republican leaders or some shit.
Yeah, like in America, at every university.
Get the emails for you, so you can not do the work and get their emails, and then you'll have their.
Obviously, I'm making things inevitable here.
Yeah, and Matt'll suggest that he can get it. Then he'll do the work and the email, and then
it's not like that though. It's not like that. But yeah, so yeah, like universities in America, and you'd probably want to focus on red state universities, but then again, not really. Like you probably want to.
You got to go to the people who are on the front line.
You know what we should aim for? We should aim for someone from Berkeley.
Yeah, all those cunt colleges.
Yeah, cunt colleges. Okay.
Cunt college.
I am and what you do, you talk to them and then you say like, oh, are there any professors at your university that kind of like, you respect and stuff like that? And then you
find out.
Hey,
like education. You're trying to find out education, but like
talk about the education system with them, the college education system.
But what do you just want to find out what's going on, right?
And yeah, and no, and
what's going on?
And what's going on, and yeah, get an insider, representation of it all, and also do some visioning with them. Yeah, like what do you think colleges should be like? Like,
duh.
How can we do it? How can we do that?
Okay.
I'm not that interested in the musician thing.
So it's like college Republican leaders, like the 20, 10. We'll go 10 top biggest colleges or something like that.
Yeah.
Or 10 major colleges. Then I don't have to be like, find the 10 biggest ones in a list. Just like 10 major colleges. I don't give a shit.
Put Berkeley in there though.
Whatever.
I think, and I also think another important one that we should be doing is like media/journalism. So like there's all these, like a person like Styx, like the alt media should be talking to the alt media and visioning.
Does that like make journalism great again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we just need to find a bunch of alt media people.
Yeah, right. Well, it's a pretty easy invite now because we were talking about how to just invite them to the visioning session. Hi guys, we're having a light visioning session.
Notice how like when we relax a little bit more and broaden out, the things like the pitch and everything actually emerge.
You know what I found the other day?
Now we kind of know what the pitch is.
You know what muscle I found the other day? A muscle that like moves your jaw back way further. Like it's like back here, like.
Yeah.
It was heaps good. Okay. So yeah. Well, that's
like a pitch has started to develop because we actually know what we want to do, kind of thing.
Well, let's write this. Don't we have to just write this email, right?
You want to do that now?
Well, when else are we going to do it? You want me to do it on my own time some other time, right? That's the other thing, right? That's the other option, isn't it? So
no, I'm just more like, are we ready? Like, are we ready?
Well, we can try. And if we get to a sticking point, we'll just go, oh, we need to understand this a bit more.
Okay.
We're running because the email is like from Mega. They're like.
Yeah, I was going to say we need an email address.
Well, we've got it.
Are you happy with that? The Mega Future?
Well, I think it's stupid, but it's fine.
Well, if you think it's stupid, we can easily just get a new one.
Well, how is it stupid?
You tell me. Fucking win. Win's made a fucking cracker. I've got to keep on. I've got to start calling you Win. Like, yeah, I'm like committing to that. Like, you're Win from now on.
Yeah, bright future.
Yeah, call me Bright.
You know, we're speaking with a. So, you know, we're speaking with a few thought leaders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll just write vision session, right? So I've written, hey, dude, we're running a YouTube channel called Make Everything Great Again. Speaking with a few thought leaders in the areas of this, that, and this. Go that. So,
would you like to come kick it old school with us?
Yeah, we'll have to deformalize it after we write it. Make
it
cool. Like after we write the nerdy version. Or speaking with a few thought leaders in the areas of this, that, and this. You know, we're asking questions like, you know, what is your vision? What is your vision of the future in this area? You know, what do you see as the path to get there? That's pretty authentic. That's just like exactly what we're asking, right?
Yeah.
What obstacles do you see coming up? This is all from Eben, by the way, that Eben leadership program. So good.
Cool.
Yeah. And like ever since I've watched that stuff, the way I'm communicating with my team and my company is like completely different. I'm like doing all this stuff. I'm like creating this vision. I'm like listening to their language, like the words they use to sense what's motivating them. I'm like facilitating them to like self-actualize more and shit like that. It's crazy.
Vitkin's a hectic cunt, by the way. He's really smart.
Oh yeah.
He's so smart.
Yeah.
It's mental.
Vitkin was in top Vitkin form yesterday.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh yeah, Vitkin, because Vitkin goes in and out, you know.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. There's like high Vitkin and low Vitkin, and we definitely got high quality Vitkin yesterday.
It was like I could keep up with him, but I couldn't really you know, think of any questions or anything like that. It was just like, no, okay, cool.
Oh really? You must have been getting like new information, kind of.
Like, exactly. Yeah.
I've kind of like been around Vitkin for ages.
Yeah, I liked Vitkin. I liked how he was like, so Shawnee, you still poor?
So
I was like, fuck yeah. I liked that so much. He was like, you need to stop doing that. Like, he was like, you need to do this and this. I was like, fuck yeah, Vitkin. I want to speak to him more.
See what he does? He like puts a vision and a path in front of you for you. He's
like,
travel around the world, collaborate with music people, have like bitches coming.
We should definitely get Vitkin on more.
Yeah, like Vitkin, pop on, cunt.
Come hang out. Yeah.
Vitkin, you want to pop on?
Because the only thing I thought about Vitkin then was that, like, in a way, it was like he was kind of advertising a little bit.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, it's like, expected.
Come on, if he didn't get to do that, no one would.
Yeah. For sure, but like I do like hope at least for a point where like maybe like it's more of a hang sesh. Like, because you know how we're just having a hang sesh right now, and it's like, oh, we might as well do something.
I don't know about you, but I'm advertising right now.
Win bigly.
I've been advertising since we started.
Dude, are you advertising? That comes advertising.
Are you advertising? Are you advertising right now?
That's hilarious.
Advertising. What are the leverage points? How do we get started? Yeah.
Hey, I don't really want to ever offer anyone money to come on the show. Hey.
Well, dude, like, there's nothing wrong with offering money. Where'd you get that idea that it's a bad thing?
I don't know.
You had plenty of money and you could get someone you wanted.
Yeah, I did have the secret thought in my head that said, until we have some.
You're just thinking from
Poor boy's mind.
Scarcity of money, but if you just have money, you're just like, well, do you want money or something?
Yeah.
Want some of these schmeckles? Like, the coins can be over there with you instead, or something.
Yeah. Okay. So what's this email look like so far?
What are the immediate actions to get started? We're asking questions like, what is your vision of the future in this area? What do you see as the path to get there? What obstacles do you see in the way and how do we get around them? What are the leverage points? What are the immediate actions to implement? Such a nerd thing. What do you see as the immediate actions to implement here? What? What?
This YouTube channel's the best YouTube channel. This YouTube channel's so much better than anyone else's. Like, this is so much more interesting than anyone's YouTube channel. Like, I watched some Lauren Southern podcast with some gay dude the other day, and she was like, I've got a gay guy on the podcast, so that means that the right is okay. He's gay. And it's like, it's like, would you fuck off? Would you shut your mouth? Wait, dude. Another funny thing is you look at Lawrence. Oh my God, you look at Lauren Southern's comment, like, YouTube comments now, and it's so hectic. It's like most of the comments are just like, oh, she's a Jew, she's Jew, she's fucking working for it. Like all of it, man. It's quite strange.
That is weird. Oh, maybe it's shills. Could be shills.
Is a shill someone that's like paid to like kind of I thought that too. I thought that was possible. Well, at least crossed my head. Hey, in another kind of shill regarded thing, Todd Valentine is being shilled hardcore for sure by RSD.
Really?
Like, as in he made a video about it. Like he puts up videos and he has 11,000 subscribers, and on some of them he gets like 4,000 dislikes, which is like completely disproportionate to like anything. He made it. You should watch the video. It's pretty cool. Like he just made a video talking about the thing with RSD a little bit.
Okay.
I'm heaps keen to get Todd on.
So we got, hey man, we're running a YouTube channel called Make Everything.
Oops.
Make everything.
Didn't steal it at all.
I put that typo in. We're running a channel called Make America Great Again, and be like,
it's like, oh, noobs, yeah. Who the fuck isn't running a channel called Make America Great Again?
YouTube.
Our thing is so meta.
We're speaking with yeah. Okay, so you say we're running a channel called this, and then you go, it's all about.
Very cool.
Like I could write changing culture. Pretty weak though.
It's weak, but we can.
It's a good starting point. It's a jumping off point. What, like, do you say changing huge culture on a global scale, right?
Mm-hmm.
Elevating culture? That's better than changing, right? To elevate?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah.
It's a bit try hard. Elevating culture,
Well, I think that what we actually maybe could do is kind of come up with that. What is that sentence that Mega is doing about the whole cultural thing? Like, I'm sure we could kind of come up with that.
The one sentence.
Yeah, the one sentence. So my understanding of it so far is that it's all to do with the mainstream culture. Like, and it's like, at the moment, there's a counterculture that exists that is based around like.
That's a good word.
Yeah, but
spreading a fun, exciting, like counterculture of this, and this.
Yeah, but like, you know, it's the idea is that the counterculture actually eventually eats the mainstream and becomes the mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like, fuck being just a counterculture. Like, let's replace the mainstream. Like, Hollywood, fuck off. Everything, fuck off. You're done. We're going to have our own thing for all of that. Facebook, fuck off.
Okay, well, I'll write these specific things then, right? Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Facebook, Twitter. I'll just write those two.
Hollywood, mainstream media, establishment politics. It's like a rehaul, you know, it's like a renovation.
Deep State Records.
Deep State Records. That's so funny. Eminem's on Deep State Records. Fuck, I'm funny. That's what I'm saying, man.
Rip Deep State Records.
We are funny, man. We don't need to be taught about how to be funny. We're funnier than like what? Who's funny? Judd Apatow. Fucking.
I'm Win Bigley from Deep State Records.
Deep State Records is so funny. Eminem just signed to Deep State Records. Along with Shaggy and Pink.
And fucking Katy Perry.
She's fucking, yeah, she's the executive of Deep State Records. Deep State Records is so funny, actually. I love thinking about it.
Deep State Records.
What you got to do is you've just got to, like, it's funny. It's like a form of humor where you, like, frame whatever they're doing in a funny way. Haven't quite hit the nail on the head with what exactly it is.
To replace the existing culture, which is driven by who would you say drives the existing culture, right? Like Hollywood.
Well, I think you could say that which is driven by progressive liberalism or just liberalism, and then talk about all of the things.
I would just leave out the label and I'd just say the.
Really? You don't think that's I kind of think that's important.
It's more room for disagreement. Like,
oh, okay.
Do the specific things, like, yeah.
Feel like anyone we're going to talk to is probably going to agree. Nah, it doesn't matter.
Sony Records. Just put the joke in. Deep State Records. Sony Records, right?
I don't think you should put Sony Records. I think you should just put, like, you know, record labels. Because I don't think I don't know if Sony Records really is doing that much anymore. I'm not sure. Capitol Records is the Katy Perry one, as far as I know.
Capitol Records. Okay. Major record labels, right?
Yeah.
What else drives? Hollywood, MSM, Facebook, Twitter, major record labels.
Universities.
Universities.
Have you put mainstream media?
Mainstream media.
You've put it?
I put it.
I put it. Did you put it?
I put it.
I put it.
Who put it? I put it.
He put it.
You put it?
You put it in.
Mate, I put it.
Well, that might be enough. Like, it's the gist.
I'll just put in etc.
Did you put but nothing better than etc. Did you put in establishment politics / politicians? I think that's worth. Depends who you're contacting, really. Yeah, well, okay, that's fine.
Okay, and then you have to put something in that's specific to their area.
Well, I think you could have put Silicon Valley.
Yes, Silicon Valley. I could put Silicon Valley instead of Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah, Silicon Valley. Yeah.
So let's make. Hey, you know how Trump always makes those fucking funny names to call places?
Yeah, well, that's like what Deep State
That's
Records
what Deep State Records is.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I call them Deep State Records.
And the best that like our crew has kind of come up with is calling Hollywood like Hollyweird, but that's like the shittest
Hollyweird.
Yeah, it's like Mark Dice. Yeah.
All right, guys. Today on Hollyweird.
Dude, no. When we become like
an episode off like that, right? Just like Mark Dice here.
when we're big enough that people watch our full episodes, like
we can do jokes like that.
We already do, but like people will be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe we didn't discover this earlier." These guys.
No one's like, "Hey guys." No one takes a piss on YouTube. No one takes a piss out of everybody else. Everyone's like, "Oh,
yeah."
make fun of
no one's having like a real solid, chilled out, authentic laugh.
Everyone's like, "All right, what are we talking about today? All right, I hear you got some interesting things to say, and I do too. Let's bounce back."
Yeah, and they're not chill. They're not chill, dude. They're heaps not. They have no chill. Like Lauren Southern is like
Alex Jones has no chill.
Yeah,
but I like Alex Jones. No, Alex Jones is totally in himself.
Yeah, definitely.
I like Alex Jones. I reckon he's one of the best.
He's just aggressive. He's just like very high, like masculinity. Yeah, he's chill though, for sure.
I will tear your bones out.
Stefan Molyneux's kind of chill as well.
How is he chill?
I think he's like, hello, today we're going to be doing this.
Stefan Molyneux here.
Anyway, what's the email at? What do you got?
By the way, no disrespect, just joking.
To whoever the fuck's watching.
We're running a YouTube channel called Make Everything Great Again. It's all about spreading a fun, exciting counterculture to replace the existing culture, which is driven by Hollywood, MSM, major record labels, universities, etc. That's reasonably compelling. I mean, not super compelling.
Do you have Silicon Valley in there?
Нет. У меня нет Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley.
Hollyweird and Silicon Valley.
Silicons. Drive them bunch of silicons.
Nothing but a bunch of silicons.
Nothing but a bunch of silly cons. Do you get it?
Anyway.
Silly con. Do you get it?
Do you get it? I make a joke. I'm a Borat and make a joke.
Dude, if you write it silly space con slash valley, it looks pretty funny.
Yeah, do it. No worries.
Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley.
Okay, so where are you at?
Maybe, do you reckon they'd interpret it that I've made a typo?
Not if you put lol in brackets after it. Lol.
Oh, it's backwards. It's back to front. You can't read it.
No, I don't think you don't need to put it.
I'll just leave it out because it's just funny.
It's not like majorly important. It's not going to be the like, oh, that really tipped me over the selling point. I'm going to fucking.
How do you spell silicon? Silicon. Is that with one L or two?
I don't know.
Can you look it up for me real quick?
Yeah. Are you doing it?
Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, is it with an E? S-I-L-I. Oh, just one L. I'll just write the format is. All right, we're two brothers. That's compelling, right? We're two brothers
from Australia.
from Australia. That makes it funny.
Yeah.
That's already a yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I haven't talked to anyone from Australia, really. What are they thinking?
Yeah. We're from down under.
Yeah, we're from down under.
Fucking start the show, and then we're fucking upside down.
I guess
You're down in here.
I think yeah, the brothers from down under. We're two brothers from down under.
Yeah, we're just two brothers from down under trying to make it all great again.
I think like you could include the idea that like you know, we are kind of keen to represent Australia and there's no one really doing it, and Australia could potentially like fall victim to.
No one cares.
You don't think so?
Well, it's not relevant to them. What do they care?
Okay. It'll be relevant to Pauline Hanson when we message her. Getting Pauline Hanson on would be so hectic.
Oh, it'd be so hectic.
And like just letting her talk and not cutting up anything she says. Oh yeah, but it'd be funny if at the end of it we were just like, oh, this woman's a racist. She's just a racist. What they've always said about her is true.
Like, if you just like spend the whole thing, are like,
yeah.
I don't think so though.
Dude, I reckon we could get Pauline Hanson on fucking easy.
Yeah, definitely.
I actually believe that.
Of course you fucking can.
Yeah.
She's just an Australian politician.
You get it.
I can take a break from having fucking coffee to do that. Yeah.
There's a few other cool people in Australia though as well. There's this guy called Andrew Bolt, which is pretty cool. He
let's trick that Peter Hellier guy into thinking it's some left wing bullshit, and then get him on and troll the fuck out of him and say, "You're not funny, cunt."
And then fat shame him.
What if we did get him on and like it was the plan of here discussing when we were
I think Peter Hellier is a bit funny. I've always thought he was reasonably funny.
He's not funny.
No, he's kind of funny.
Corinne Grant are a bunch
of
unfunny dudes.
Corinne Grant, obviously we're not laughing at Corinne Grant, as if the Rove show or whatever it was, that was kind of funny. Oh,
please. I used to watch McAuliffe at the same time. Every douchebag at school was like, oh, did you catch Rove last night?
McAuliffe's the biggest liberal going.
What the
was heaps funny.
What the?
Anyway, cunt. Let's
Okay, we're two brothers from Australia running a YouTube channel called running a piss take YouTube channel called Make Everything Great Again, and you send them a photo of you like.
Yeah, I definitely think that there should be some kind of link to us, like on video,
like a little picture.
Yeah, it'd be heaps funny. It's like, does us being silly give us less cred or more cred though?
More.
I think so. I think it doesn't matter. I think it's us being fucking authentic, and we should fucking lead by example.
If we're stupid, silly cunts, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. If we're stupid, silly cunts, what are you gonna do? What even does that question mean? Look, mate, if we're stupid, silly cunts, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Now, what are you gonna do, Sean? What are you and I gonna do about that? Because it's really a problem. It's all about spreading a fine, exciting counterculture to replace the existing culture, which is mostly driven by. You write mostly so that they're not like, well, it's not completely driven by them. You write mostly. Like in copywriting, you have to put all these words in to like soothe their mind from objecting. You're like, don't object. It's okay. It just said mostly. So you're still right. Okay, don't worry.
Can you start the sentence again? It's all about what?
It's all about spreading a fun, exciting counterculture to replace the existing culture, which is mostly driven by blah, 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 blah. So
I think you could say the existing mainstream culture.
Existing mainstream culture.
Yeah, because like just the existing culture, it's like, that doesn't mean enough to me.
So we need to write things like we're trying to make these things great again, right?
Yeah, so like the thing I was thinking, you tell me if I'm on the right track or not, but I was thinking like basically it's like, you know, we've chunked culture down to like all these different like things, and what we want to do is talk to blah blah and then formulate blah blah and do this.
That's good. I can put that up there. You know, we've chunked. I'll put chunked because that's a good word.
Do you think everyone understands chunked?
Well, they fucking better.
It's like, what is chunk?
If you don't understand chunk, get off the pot.
Those stoners.
Shape up or ship up.
That's heaps funny.
We've chunked down culture. We've chunked culture down to...
Like, what do you call them?
25 culture...
Nuggets.
Nuggets. Culture nuggets.
Culture nuggets.
Culture nuggets. Including, but not limited to. Including, but not limited to.
This shit could go anywhere.
But I reckon just list them all. Like, people...
So do I.
You don't want to make it a long email. It's like, nah.
Nah. I reckon it's like, they're like, whoa, this is quite hectic. It's like you want to come across as like, oh, these guys are really smart and they've thought this out. Like, this actually is worth my time.
Long, serious email. Food and bev.
Nothing better. F and B. Food and bev is such a dark horse, though. It's like, food and bev will be the thing, I reckon.
It could be the thing that leads. It could be the tip of the spear.
Everyone's drinking the mega drink, and it's like that's what gets them in. Like it's like, oh, have you tried the mega drink? And then they're like,
pills in it.
And then you go to like,
bottom, you like read it. Like,
yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, there's a red pill at the bottom.
Where did this one go? Where did it go? Oh, it's in this document.
It's in the computer.
Oh, it's in the document? Okay, I'm just going to put a comma after all of these. Oh, this is awkward. It's awkward. Oh, that sound. It's that sound. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
It's my ringtone.
No, it's not. It's a bird.
No, it's not. It's a bird.
Don't even try to trick me.
No shit, Sherlock. No shit, Sherlock's one of the good ones. Oh, no shit, Sherlock.
It really pisses the person. Like, oh, no shit, Sherlock. You're fucking Sherlock Holmes, you fucking detective.
Was Sherlock Holmes a real person or just a novel character? Like, was it based on?
I think he's made up.
Oh, that's a shame. So in real life, no one actually like got that said. Like, there wasn't the real Sherlock that sometimes would just say obvious things. Oh, no shit, Sherlock.
Okay, we've chunked down culture to 25 culture nuggets, including but not limited to. I think culture nuggets makes it win.
Me too. It's like, you know, it shows it wasn't written by a fag.
I'm gonna write Silicon Valley. I think it's funny.
Well, you can put as much humor into it as you can then.
Well, that's about as much as I can.
Did you put Deep State Records in it?
No, I didn't put Deep State Records.
It depends who you're sending it to and if they're going to understand it, you know?
Yeah, I'll just put Silicon Valley because that one's just immediately understandable. Whereas Deep State Records, you're like, what? The Deep State, what is this, like the Kennedy tapes or what?
Hey, dude, I reckon we should make like a funny promo video, right?
For Deep State Records.
That gets linked to, and it's not like, hi there, I'm Sean, and this is my brother Matt. Yeah, but it's like we should make just like a 30-second heaps funny video. Like wouldn't be that hard to come up with. Or just a funny photo. It's that or the other.
Like this?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Because we've definitely got to like you know, to a percentage take the piss out of every single cunt on YouTube. Like get heaps meta on YouTube. Like be like, we're heaps funnier.
Okay, it's all about spreading a fun, exciting how we chunk culture down. Right now, we're speaking with a few thought leaders in these areas.
Well, do you think like we should be writing right now? We're doing this, or should we be writing and we're excited to speak to thought leaders? Because we're not really doing that, are we?
Right. Right now, we've begun speaking.
Okay. Well, we should get. We should get like Eero and stuff, and we should get a few on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're asking questions like, a few thought leaders in their respective areas.
In their thought leading, in the areas that they lead thought in.
In which they lead thought. And a few thought leaders in the respective areas in which they lead
thought. Are you coming up with jokes? Is so good, I reckon. It's like, it's just so funny.
Where do you put the thing that's like, I like your stuff, so that's why I'm sending you this email. Like, why did I choose you?
At the end, I don't think you want that at the start. It's like, hey, sucking your dick at the start.
Yeah, I after this, like maybe after I say what are the questions, I'm like, I thought you'd be good to talk to, because I like
about this one. Or you don't put that in at all, because this email is going to get sent to lots of people, right? Like, so maybe you don't really personalize it at all.
Oh, you generally put a little bit of personalization into each one.
Well, then in that case, should the personalization just be at the start? Like, can you just write the hey individually?
Well, you just don't want to send them a complete cut and copy email, because it's not not respectful and people can tell. And it's like, didn't even take the time. Like you want to tell them, yo, I chose you because I really like your stuff. Like, and we should only be talking to people whose stuff we really like.
Yeah.
Your
choice, just whatever you're rolling
like,
with.
I feel you're one of the, like generally it's like, I feel you're one of the best thought leaders and influencers in the areas of XYZ and XYZ. Watch your stuff all the time.
Well, dude, in all honesty, it's actually more like per person that we contact. It just needs to be written specifically then. Yeah, so like if we Yeah, but as in like the other thing is that everyone we're going to contact isn't going to be a thought leader. Like if we contact some cunt from a university, he's not a thought leader.
I'm just trying to cut down on our work though.
But that's what well, I guess my only question then is like, if we do contact someone from a university, the email isn't going to say we're contacting thought leaders, is it?
Well,
like you would modify that as well.
Well, let's just write thought leaders, influencers, right?
Well, but what's a word to more include someone from a university, like just
that's what we're doing. Just peds.
Like sit cunts.
Thought leaders influence an all-round
legends.
Yeah.
Oh, like something like that.
Sure. And if they don't fit into thought leader or influencer, they must be like, oh, I must be the legend.
I'm a legend.
I'm a legend?
I'd prefer to be a legend.
They'd be like, I'm pretty sure I'm not a thought leader or influencer, right? Yeah, I'm the legend.
Yeah, well, legend, like, whatever word that you think is appropriate.
Funnier because it keeps it lighter.
Yeah, me too.
Thought leaders, influencers, all-round legends.
I reckon a thing we should aim for is like in the future is doing like the, what would you call it, like the mega tour, and it's like we bring together the thought leaders in person and tour like America with a seminar kind of thing.
Mega tour.
The mega tour.
When you first said mega tour, I like interpreted it in the wrong way. I was like, okay, so people come to an event and we give them a tour around somewhere. So the whole time I was visualizing that, I'm like, okay, you bring them together.
Oh, we're actually doing tour guides now.
We're doing a tour, so come to us and we'll give you that tour.
But you know how like Milo just did his tour. It's like you do a mega one, and it's like heaps of cunts, and like it's also like it's not necessarily the same people for every show. It might even be per city. Like it's different, and also it's like it's not just political commentary. It's like art and cool shit as well. Like
look at that mega this is fucking mega.
Like that. I'll do a musical performance at them and it'll be fucking sick. It'll be like, now for the crazy punk guy that's slightly lost his mind.
Yeah.
It'll be fucking sick. Yeah, just like a hectic bringing together of heaps of cool people that have cool stuff to offer.
I just get this funny visualization, like, okay, next Mario Tomic, and he just comes out and he just flexes. He's like, you can have this, anyone.
It's mega.
This is mega.
My bicep is mega. All of his mega qualities.
Everyone will be mega.
Yeah. Fucking oath. Ain't that the truth?
What do you mean? Okay, so look, I'm almost there, right?
Yeah.
Right now, we've begun speaking with a few thought leaders, influencers, and all-round legends, and asking questions like. And then there's the 5 questions. Thought you might like to. Would you like to pop on a call with us? Would you like to pop on a session with us one day?
Or like we would be really, happy.
The format is a webinar streamed live to YouTube.
Yeah. No bullshit. The format is a no bullshit webinar / all bullshit webinar. It's a paradox.
All right, no bullshit, guys.
Yeah. Oh, bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
with all bullshit.
Well, you know, like retrospectively thinking about the Vitkin call, and like maybe the thing I want to do for the future calls is like, we weren't fun enough on the Vitkin call. Like, I think we should aim to be like, you know, right how right now we're just having heaps of fun. I reckon we should try to bring that to the calls that we have.
Right. Well, you have to go first. So what you do is you just like start being funny. Start being funny. And then the other people are like, oh, it's funny times. Oh.
Yeah.
Because we let Vitkin lead and he was like, well.
Exactly. That's the only thing I found difficult about last night is how much we let Vitkin lead. Because by the time he'd done it, I was like, it's not really compatible with anything I want to kind of like even get at. Like,
not to discredit Vitkin here.
Absolutely not.
We should have just made it more funny.
Yeah, made it more funny. Yeah. Another thing I was thinking is, funny. You know, on radio shows, like before they have a guest on, they'll like talk for a little bit. So maybe a thing we could do is like we warm ourselves up before we jump into it and like get our vibe happening so that then they jump into our vibe rather than it being like, oh, what even is this?
Or in the preamble, chit chat with the person.
Before we go live. Yeah. Okay, well, in that case, though, maybe we warm up, then we do a preamble, chit-chat with the person.
Second warm-up.
Yeah. What about a second warm-up?
Then we invite them to the fire. We all warm it up.
And then we go live.
Once it's really warm, or we're all warm together, then
it's a warm live stream.
We're all right. We're streaming warm and live.
Okay,
the format is a webinar streamed live to YouTube, lighthearted, funny, authentic,
passionate, sexual.
Passionate? Is that a joke?
I was serious about passionate.
Should I put sexual or not?
No, it's not. They might read it bad.
Backspace.
Yeah. What descriptors have you got now?
The format is a webinar streamed live to YouTube, lighthearted, funny, authentic, passionate,
and mega.
Hey,
so you know what you mentioned about how you really like using mega as an adjective. So like, dude, that's actually the thing that we should be doing. Like, we should be really consciously doing that, and we should try to make the word mega.
Mega.
Make it replace cool. Like, mega is the new fucking word, cunts.
Replace cool?
Yeah.
Well, I think it can go coexist with cool.
Yeah, well, whatever. You know what I'm saying, though? Like, it's like mega should become a fucking, like, hectic word.
Again, make mega great again.
Yeah.
That's
mega was never great. No one was ever saying mega.
Oh, dude, mega.
Mega. But no. Like, what I was thinking is, like, the way that you actually have to say mega is, like, it's a little bit, like, for lack of a better word, it's a little bit ironic. So it's not like mega. It's like, mega.
Megma.
Yeah, it's like you're kind of lolling that you're saying mega. Cool. Are we done? Like, is this done? Because I gotta I'm going out. I kind of
should I just conclude it with like, want to pop on a quick call with us and have a chat?
Yeah.
Like, just casual clothes?
Yeah. So is that as in like, yeah, casual clothes. Casual clothes. Don't forget to wear your casual clothes.
I'll sign it Win Bigly and Bright Future.
Bright Future. Yeah, yes. Yours sincerely. Yours megally.
Yours megally.
Yeah.
Yours megally. Well, I'll write that. It's funny.
Or mega wishes.
Mega wishes. Mega wishes.
Yeah.
And you can put in like a personalization line for each one.
What does that mean?
Well, you just put in something that's like, love your stuff on YouTube, I watch it. Or like,
oh yeah, true.
Because you're this for this reason, right?
Yeah. Yeah, cool. And then we just get heaps of cunts.
Channel, right?
Yeah.
Here's a link to the channel.
Mm-hmm.
And what link should I put there? Just the link to Vitkin's video or something? It's the only one we have. So that's pretty much the one we share.
Yeah, for sure. And then we
growing. No subscribers.
And then we do one with Eero. I gotta go.
Do you reckon anyone would be watching this live?
The only person that could be is my friend Wayne. Like, I wouldn't put it past him. He subscribed and he's like, he thinks it's really funny and interesting. Like, he's like, he loves taking the piss out of me.
Just go over to one. It says one watching now, but is that just me?
Could be.
Don't know. It could be, or not. So let me just get this link so we can actually call it finished.
Oh, you know what? For the cartoon, we should create the world that is like a parody of the mainstream culture. So like you have Deep State Records, you have like Silicon Valley, you have Hollywood.
Silicon Valley.
Yeah. Yeah, like you have all of these things, and like that's the world kind of thing, and Eminem's in it. Like I always think that I heaps want Eminem to be in the cartoon. It's like South Park. Like I want to make it kind of like South Park.
No, you animate it like Z thing. You remember years ago that Z thing?
No,
it's just shitty animation. But
yeah, well, cool. Like I'll have to check that out then. But yeah, I reckon that's a heaps funny thing. Like you have Deep State Records and shit in it. It's heaps funny.
Oh no, it's Deep State Records.
Yeah, it's
like
yeah.
E as a head and says CIA. He's like,
just a cunt. Yeah, and it's pretty much it's like South Park, I reckon. Like kind of.
Deep State Records.
Yeah, like and Eminem's in it. And we just take the piss out of Eminem. It'd be so funny. Like you just take like the whole idea is you just attack everyone with humor. Like you just absolutely like you have Colbert on it, like or you do, and you make an episode where the whole thing is that Colbert wears a G-string. It's so funny, man. Oh no! What you actually make it is that everyone in that crew, they all wear G-strings.
Well, you mean like women's panties?
Yeah, women's panties, like pink girly G-strings, like they all wear them. Like Eminem wears a pink girly G-string.
Like lace.
Yeah, we just go around doxing people. Dox him! It's like doxing.
Okay, so we're done here.
Yeah, cool. That was a good one.